We will now continue from where we stopped in part 5. This is part 6, so we'll continue from question number 15. A commodity is described as inferior when the dash A. The answer is A. Income effect is negative. That was where we stopped in part 5. In this part 6, we will simply continue. Remember to pay great attention. No, let nothing distract you right now. A tax on a commodity whose supply is perfectly inelastic is dash. A tax on a commodity whose supply is perfectly inelastic. That is why I told you in the previous video to go over and study elastic demand, inelastic demand, study elastic supply, inelastic supply. They are very, very crucial. A tax on a commodity whose supply is perfectly inelastic is dash. A. Shifted completely on the consumer. B. Completely borne by the supplier. C. Divide in the ratio of 60 to 40 between the consumer and the supplier. D. Divided half and half between the producer and the consumer. When they're asking in inelastic, perfectly inelastic supply, the answer is the tax is shifted completely on the consumer. The tax is shifted completely on the consumer. Let me say it again. Go to your textbook and study demand, study supply, study utility, and study taxation. These things will come out. These things will come out. A country achieves economic development when there is. Remember that if you watch this particular video till the very end, I'm going to give you a gift, and that gift will be free JAMB syllabus and free JAMB past questions. If you watch this particular video till the end, I don't know if you have received free JAMB syllabus from me and free JAMB past question. I'm going to give it to you. Every one of you that watches this video to the end, you will qualify. It will show me that you are among the serious ones. A country achieves economic development when there is dash. A. An increase in capacity utilization. B. A sustained increase in per capita income. C. An increase in military expenditure. D. None of the above. A country achieves economic development when there is A. An increase in capacity utilization. B. A sustained increase in per capita income. C. An increase in military expenditure. D. None of the above. The answer is simple. A country achieves economic development when there is B. A sustained increase in per capita income. When there is a sustained increase in per capita income, then the country will experience sustained economic development. Are you see here? The law of variable proportion is applicable only dash. The law of variable proportion is applicable only dash. A. To large scale enterprises. B. To small scale enterprises. C. In short run period. D. In the long run period. The law of variable proportion is applicable only to A. To large scale enterprises. B. To small scale enterprises. C. In the short run period. D. In long run period. The law of variable proportion is actually applicable in the short run period. In the short run period. I hope you learn. In the medium of an odd numbered set of scores is the dash. This one has to do with frequency, average, mode, all these things. Okay, this is the statistical aspect of economics. The medium of an odd number. The medium of an odd numbered set of scores is the dash. A. Highest value in the set. B. Arithmetic mean of the set. C. Most frequently occurring scores. The middle value in the set. The median of an odd number set of scores is dash. Middle value in the set. You know, median is always the middle value. The middle value, right? We have average. Average is or you calculate everything and you now divide by the number of the variables. Okay. Now, assignment number 2. Come under the comment and tell me the meaning of range and mode. Range and mode when it comes to frequency. They teach you this in mathematics. There is also coming out in your economics. A consumer surplus, I hope you are still following. I want you to pay rapt attention. A consumer surplus, remember that we have done several other videos on economics. If you need me to give you access to all the videos I've done on economics, starting from part 1, part 2, part 3, and all the videos, just come under the comment and say, sir, please give me all the videos you have done on economics. I've also done a lot of videos on government. I've done a lot of videos on literature, use of English, biology, economics, mathematics, and all the rest. Any one of them that you need, just let me know. Just let me know. Just you can tell me, sir, give me all the videos you have done, and you mention the name of the subject, including even the JAMB novel. A consumer surplus measures that excess of total expenditure over total utility. B, difference between marginal cost. A consumer surplus. C, excess of marginal utility over price. D, benefits derived from consuming a cheap commodity. A consumer surplus measures benefit from consuming a cheap commodity. Benefit derived from consuming a cheap commodity. Okay, we continue. When compared with a labor-intensive industry, I hope you are following. When compared with a labor-intensive industry, a capital-intensive industry employs more dash. When compared with a labor-intensive industry, a capital-intensive industry employs more dash. A, workers than capital. B, workers than machinery. C, raw materials than capital. D, machinery than workers. Yes, in a capital intensive industry they use more of machinery than workers, but in a labor, like for instance school business is labor intensive because you need quite a lot of people working for you. But there are certain tech business that invest more in machinery, in gadgets. Okay, we move on. Question number 22. I hope you are paying attention. When you watch this video, I want you to come back, watch it over and over again. And don't watch the video like somebody watching a football match or Nollywood. Get your pen and your paper and write things down. I mean, get serious, because why I keep dropping videos for you is that I really want you to score 300 and above, a minimum of 300 in your JAMB. I want you to type, I claim it, 300 in your JAMB. You will gain admission this year, and you will gain admission into your preferred university by merit, not by mago method. I want you to claim it. When others are crying, you will. When others could score 130, 170, or even 200, but you believe in yourself, work hard, and claim 300 score at least. If you score 130, 330, 335, 340, you will not die, or will you die? Okay. When public enterprises become commercialized, it means that when public enterprises becomes commercialized, it means that A, the product of the enterprise are further subsidized. B, they are expected to operate within the primary aim of profit making. C, the government has decided to divest itself of such enterprises. D, the staff of the enterprises will be laid off. When public enterprises become commercialized, the answer is they are expected to operate within the primary aim of making profit, right? Even though it is owned by the government, they will not try to make profit. But there are also some public enterprises. Public enterprises are enterprises that are owned by the government, and they are normally not meant to make money, right? But when they become commercialized, they start trying to make money. There are also enterprises that we call privatize. A government can privatize, just like what they did to NEPA. That one is privatization. It means it is handed over to private individuals. But commercializing means that it is still owned by the government, but they will try to make profit. We move on. Developments outside the given form which reduce the firm's cost are called dash. Developments outside a given firm. This is not form, it's typographical error. Developments outside a given firm which reduce the firm's cost are called, is it internal economics or external economics or external diseconomics or optimum effect? The answer is simple. It is external economics, because it is outside the firm. It is what? Outside the firm. It is not controlled within the firm. Sometimes the owner of the business doesn't even have an influence on that effect. Okay, let's look at question number 24. Are you still following? Now, by the way, the videos I make, are they helpful to you? Do you benefit? If you benefit from the videos I make, please comment I am benefiting. Tell me how these videos are helping you. It will urge me to make more videos. Sometimes I feel that you people are not really taking it serious. If you are taking it serious, if you are benefiting, please place a comment and tell me to write down, and I will continue making videos. A situation in which all inputs are doubled and output also double is known as that. JAMB like repeating this question. JAMB repeats this question 24. A situation in which all inputs are doubled and output also become doubled is dash. Constant proportions. B. Increasing return on scale. C. Constant returns. D. Constant return on scale. The answer is D. Constant return on scale, because as they put, let's say they increase by 20% their input, they also get 20% in their output. Okay, let's move on. Which of the following situations can give rise to economic problems? Which of the following situations can give rise to economic problems? A. Unlimited human wants. B. Wants of varying importance. C. Limited means available for satisfying wants. D. Means need in different ways. Which of the following situations can give rise to economic problem? The answer is simple. Limited means available for satisfying human wants. Our wants are different. We want to japa, we want to make 1 million, we want to buy a car, but we have limited means to satisfy those numerous wants. Are you still here with me? The advantage which firms obtain directly by expanding the operations are referred to as dash. The advantage which firms obtain directly from expanding the operations are referred to as dash. A. Internal economies of scale. B. External economies of scale. C. Economies of localization. D. Economies of resource allocation. When the business or the firm expand the operation, it is called internal economies of scale, because this one is within the company, right? I talked to you about external the other time. Let's look at this question. Very, very dicey. The effect of change in the condition of them. You see, they keep asking you questions on demand. I keep telling you, read demand, go to your textbook, make your research. Demand, supply, utility, taxation. Very, very crucial. The effect of changes in the condition of demand on a demand schedule with the price constant is A dash. A. Movement along the demand curve. B. Deflection of the demand curve. C. Hyperbola formation by the demand curve. D. Shift of the demand curve. The effect of change in the condition of demand on a demand schedule. The answer is A. Internal. The answer is movement along the demand curve. If the cost of production for a firm continues to increase as its output rises, the firm is said to be experiencing dash. If the cost of production for a firm continues to increase as its output rises, the firm is said to be experiencing dash. If you don't follow, I need you to get back after you watch this video till the end. Get back and watch it again. The goal is not to watch many. It is for you. Anyone you watch it at least 2 or 3 times. With your pen and your paper, jot down facts. Ensure you commit it to your memory. Okay, I hope you are following. By the way, if you watch till the end, remember that you will qualify to get free JAMB past question and free JAMB syllables. If these videos I'm making are benefiting you, let me know. If you also need me to give you access to the other videos from part 1, either on economics, on chemistry, government, literature, use of English, the JAMB novel, just comment and tell me, sir, please give me the link to all those ones, and I could give them to you. If the cost of production for a firm continues to increase as its output rises, the firm is said to be experiencing a large scale of production, B, profit maximization, C, economies of scale, D, diseconomies of scale. The answer is diseconomies of scale. Why? Because the price, the cost of production is increasing instead of reducing. Okay, it's diseconomies. Let's look at partnership. The ordinary partner in a partnership is dash. The ordinary partner in a partnership dash, A, takes no active part in the management of the business, B, limited liability in case of business failure, C, has unlimited liability in case of business failure, C, cannot be sued personally on matters relating to the business. The ordinary partner in a partnership dash takes no active part in the management of the business, limited liability in case of business failure, has unlimited liability in case of business failure, C, cannot be sued. The ordinary partner has unlimited liability in case of business failure. He has unlimited liability, right? He has unlimited liability. Go over and study partnership. Go over and study sole proprietorship. These are very important. If you did business studies, they started teaching you these things. Okay. Look at this question. An effect on inflation is that it dash. An effect on inflation is that it dash. Pay attention. An effect on inflation is that it dash. A, discourages trade by barter. B, favors debtors at the expense of creditors. C, increases the real income of salary earners. D, increases the value of a country's export. An effect on inflation is that it discourages trade by barter. B, favors debtors at the expense of creditors. C, increases the real income of salary earners. D, increases the value of a country's export. Remember, I told you to go over and study everything you can about deflation and inflation. I will not give you the answer of question 30. I need you to attempt it. Just rack your brain. Do something. Attempt question 30. It's not every time I tell you the answer. So come under the comment and tell me what you think is the answer of question number 30. Right, and in the next video we will continue in part 7. We will continue from question 30 and keep answering down. Therefore, if you want to receive the free JAMB syllabus, free JAMB past question, there are 4 things you must do. Number 1 is compulsory. The compulsory one is for you to join our YouTube channel, Noble Tutorial. Just click on join. Go ahead and join. Stop dodging it. Join our YouTube channel. It will help you. You will have access to me and my team. We will guide you. You can ask your questions. You can receive materials. Then like this video. Go ahead and like this video. Then share this video. Just click on share. Share this video. Share it on WhatsApp. Share it here on YouTube. Share it on Telegram groups, Facebook. Share it on WhatsApp. Share it to your friends, your classmates. Everybody should receive the link to this video. Then finally, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Noble Tutorials. Remember to join. Joining is compulsory, right? Join, like, share, subscribe. When you subscribe, come under the comment of this video and type, I have subscribed. Once I see you type, I've subscribed, I will chat you up and send all the materials you need to you. But you must have submitted the assignment I gave and joined. There is an important video I'm leaving for you on the screen. Click on it now and watch.